Hello my friend, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. It's the international break and there is not much to talk about when it comes to the club level, and it's an opportunity for us to start talking about the future and contract talks and all the good stuff. Unless you've been living under a big rock, you might know by now that Antonio Rudiger refused or is refusing to sign a new contract at Chelsea Football Club. He's waited for his options. You know, he got a lot of options at the moment: Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich, and even other teams. And let's not kid ourselves. Antonio Rudiger is on top of the world at the moment and pretty much can name his salary. Can you really blame him? I don't think so. This is going to be probably his last big contract and he needs to be very careful. And let's just be honest here, okay? If you offer me more money somewhere, I've already won pretty much everything with Chelsea. I will be tempted to take money instead of the love of the club. He's just a human being like you and me, and let's not pretend like if we are not going to take the money. You know what I mean? Also, let's stop pretending just because we don't want Tony Rudiger to move to another team and we pretend that it's not going to happen. Let me make it clear from the get-go that I am not promoting anybody here. I don't want to sign anybody. Everybody knows my position when it comes to buying players. We have to assess what we've already got in the team. But the reality is we could end up by doing the Chelsea thing. The Chelsea thing is that we don't give many chances to many academy product or the loan army. We like to spend money instead of using our own diamonds that are there already at the backyard. So if I was given a chance to choose between buying somebody else if Rudiger leaves, let me make it clear, very clear here, before somebody twist it and put word in my mouth. There is a big if. I still believe that Antonio Rudiger is going to sign a new contract at Chelsea Football Club, but just in case, what if? So, if we decide to do the Chelsea thing and go spend money, I would like to see Chelsea go for Maxence Lacroix from Wolfsburg instead of Jules Kounde or other names that people are talking about at the moment. Let me make it sure that you understand that I don't have any issue with Jules Kounde. Jules Kounde is my country guy. I like the guy in the national team and everything. I'm just not convinced that Jules Kounde is the solution that we need at Chelsea Football Club to replace Tony Rudiger. And even though people try to say that he can play many positions and all the good stuff, but if you talk, for example, about somebody like Declan Rice, who can do even better, who can be a great center-back, a leader, made in Chelsea, proven in the Premier League and all that, people don't want to even hear that because we know the reasons why, right? The reasons behind the Chelsea Academy and English player xenophobia and everything that they have to go through. So I'm not gonna get into that because I've already spoken about it many times, but I really don't see anything special about Jules Kounde that Lacroix is not able to do, or any other Chelsea Academy is not able to do. Look at what happened this season with Chalobah. Out of the blue, out of nowhere, Chalobah came to the picture and he's killing it right now. Do you know how many Chalobah we have in the Lone Army, in the academy, that we don't give a chance? There are so many of them who are even better than Chalobah, but Chalobah was there, the right place, the right time. Fact. All I can ask you, my friend, is to keep an open mind on this guy here, Maxence Lacroix, because we don't always need big names. We can also make our own big names. Remember Diaz, when we were linked with Ruben Diaz, many experts online say that he's not the Chelsea level. Even Van Dijk back in the day when he was a Celtic, not Chelsea level. Sadio Mane from Southampton, he was linked to Chelsea Football Club. No, it's not Chelsea level. So everybody knows too much nowadays after 15 seconds on TikTok. So you have to be very careful and keep an open mind. Lacroix is 21 years old, French international in the youth level, of course, and he just signed a contract extension with his current club, Wolfsburg. And the only reason he signed an extension was to include the release clause. So the release clause right now is about 40 million, which is about 35 million pound. So it's not that expensive. Last summer he was about 26 million, but this is the market that we are living on, and he's going to be 1 year older and probably better, much developed. So why not include a bigger release clause? So for me, I'm just dreaming here. I'm not promoting anything. Let me just insist and repeat myself again and again. But this guy, remember the name, because in few years from now, some people are going to be expert. You know, when he start making his name known on the market, people are going to pretend that they knew him since when he was a baby, and all the blah 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 BS that's going on social media to get attention and clicks. So right now that I'm making his video, I'm gonna get a lot of hate and dislikes because we wanna hear a big name. Romagnoli, remember back in the day, right? Romagnoli to Chelsea Football Club. Diaz who? Diaz is nobody. Let's go for Romagnoli because it sounds good. It sounds Italian. You know what I mean? It's just an example. But look at what is happening. Can you compare Romagnoli today with Ruben Diaz? Think outside the box, my friends. And this is the international break where you have to start learning a little bit more about player profiles instead of just jumping on speculations on social media. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and see you in the next one.